welcome back to our top-down shooter homework attack. After the last video, we got to the point where we have some homeworks that we can shoot knowledge at, and we can destroy them. One of the things that's a little bit weird about this game is that it takes place on a white background, and it should take place in some kind of school building. So what I'm going to do here is let's create a tiled background. So just like we did when we created a sprite, I'm going to right click and I'm going to say insert a new object. That new object is going to be called a tiled background. Now, there is another object next to it called the tile map. We do not want that right now. We want to use the tiled background. We're going to name this whatever our background is, so I'm going to say this is the floor. Oh, that name was already taken. So let's say this is my tile floor. And then just like with my sprite, I'm going to click for where I want it. Now I can start drawing. So I'm just going to keep this simple. I'm going to make a tiled floor. So let's start off with a black border. Not what I meant. Let's switch these. So I want a white square with a black background. Like that. And then right here in the middle, let's draw a vertical line down, except I want that to be black. And then a horizontal line across. And then let's fill in two corners with black. I messed up because I didn't fill that in all the way. Let's make sure that's filled. Bucket here, there we go. And then I'm just going to use my paintbrush to fill in these little mist spots right here. Okay, and there is a single tile for my tiled background. So now I can close it, and I see I've got this spot right here. I'm going to drag this over, and the nice thing about tiled backgrounds is if I drag it, you'll see it starts to repeat. Now hopefully you should see something very alarming, and that is it covers up all of my other sprites. In order to fix this, what we want to do is adjust the Z order. So the Z coordinate is how our sprites stack on top of each other. So if I right click here and say the Z order, I can say I want this tiled background to be sent to the bottom of this layer. And then now I see that all of my tiles, or all of my sprites are visible. So I can stretch this out so it covers my entire layout. And now when I push play, I have a background here. And I think that looks much nicer as I go through the hallways, shooting knowledge at all of these papers.